Damn. Ooh. Good. Oh, here we go. And, well, but then off there. Whoa. Oh my god. Yes. This is awesome.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Mamaki. My name is Hagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Namaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
They're killing it. Yeah.
Anakin never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity?
Yes.
They are essential to my studies of the planet. Anakin never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
We have Professor Gas to thank for a full half of the research materials archived here.
Yes, I was interested in this.
That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you
We
see.
have Professor Gas to thank for a full half of the research materials archived here.
You said that.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh shit.
Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
This is fantastic for both gravity. Oh my god, the chairs look great. Not so good for the leaning, but. My god. What an epic setup this guy has. Old style airship, too. Look at me, the picture.
That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Wow, that's really cool things there.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty.
A warm welcome to you, friends of Nanaki.
Little tree there. not really.
I never thought you could become even more enchanting. And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't you worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
Two ladies, yeah, right? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
Banzai! I mean, the area around here is just ugly, but this view is gorgeous.
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now. Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
Very big. I'm gonna do the door on this first.
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
How would you do it? Shit. This shit fucking moves.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Oh my god, this place just keeps going. Oh my god, I love it. Oh, I know. I heard it. I heard it too. Oh my
Oh, you won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
The planet connects us, one and all, for everything exists through her.
He has the pretty handmaids working up here with him. Still got it. It's so crazy to do. We just sit down. Okay.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past, what they once were, eons ago.
Can't say I'm all that interested in the future, but that's just how we're wired. Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
Is that true?
Nothing is as beautifully complex as the cosmos.
Legal matters in front of fellow Bugenhagen. The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space. To gaze at the stars is to gaze into their past.
The planet connects us, one and all, for everything exists through her.
So this is the guitar.
Humans can't help but fixate on the past, on what used to be.
Cool.
That again, huh?
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them, with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse...
Yeah. Not at this moment. Are they pretty awesome though? Good. I do want to see them, but not at this moment. I've had a really rough day, and I'm just now getting to the part where I can kind of de-stress before I have to do some other stuff. Huh? Your mom was having a bunch of flashbacks, and then had a bunch of work to do, and then had to file our taxes today. So it was just a lot. Love you too. Bye.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me. I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
And Barrett. Barrett was weird.
Wow.
this is only the beginning.
A shooting star.
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things,
Translated it very
man
well.
is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
Yeah. Bye. Love you.
Of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away?
Yeah.
I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding.
Dude.
However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You
So
rang?
insistent though, she doesn't know what the
Please
fuck she's-
escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
No.
Right this way. Okay.
Chief,
Hey,
go with
can
me.
I come?
Okay. Alright. Look up the code. Got your heads on straight. Don't let them make you think otherwise. Why the fuck are you doing this to them? Why are you treating Tifa like this?
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks. Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate being indoctrinated. Not enjoying this vibe change. You hear this music? It's supposed to feel like this. Also supposed to feel like, oh my god. He's selling both of our villains for fucking down, or water villains.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Follow me. Just entertain the fucking thought for like half a second, so you just be like, "Shot." Your idea is different than the conventional thinking. Oh well, I'm sure we can fix that. Fuck you. Aww. Who's that next to Nanaki? Who's that next to Nanaki? Oh my god, is there a potential love interest in this one? Is there like his sister and she's dead. It's very sad. Oh, fuck you, Baja Man, or the fuck your name is. How dare you? Or maybe it's a picture of Donica's parents. That could be. Donica, what's going on now? Really? Okay, I was gonna say no fucking weapons down there. Okay. I don't rage quit this one. Evil magic. Use any quick summon ability. What? Oh no. Oh no.
Right this way. Blessings of the planet upon you.
Also upon you. Yeah, it's already got it. Yep.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
It's awesome.
put your faith in our great mother.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice. This village is lame. And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories. I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit?
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree?
I ask you this, who among you has looked in?
All the time I've spent here?
A seminar is in progress.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to...
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
This is all coming up. Okay.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
Yeah, but I'd be so much better at this than you, Cloud. What? Sad? Why come you sad? Oh, she says she's fine. She's fine.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment. Can I help you?
What the fuck was this seminar about that? Not a seminar.
I ask you this, who among you
With boundless love for it,
we yearn to chase the horizon?
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready. Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Still not interested.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
What do you want to do?
Not nothing, that's for damn sure. At the same time, though, I don't know if fighting's the answer anymore. Maybe it's time for some good old-fashioned introspection.
What? Love it.
The planet's trying to tell me something. But what?
I don't.
Some carry a fire that rivals even this. Like the youths who left the Vale years ago. Avalanche, they call themselves. They were young, but the desire to protect the planet burned bright within their hearts. And who were we to quench such noble passions? Though their path led them elsewhere. If they ever find their way back home, I hope to be here. To welcome them with open arms, no matter what they've done.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we? Look at those stars.
Yeah, I go back when we were kids.
I think I'm gonna stay out here a little longer.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
When you die, you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned. Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove them wrong, but sitting here looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule. I'm warming to it.
We must live in harmony with our great mother.
Years of Earth.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, to be more precise,
Maybe we know something you
the
don't.
only ancient.
Huh?
For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse, but it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life, friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Let's go do this.
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
Oh, that's one of those I've ever seen.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
I loved it, man. Thank you. Pushing me out of the fucking way, please.
Oh, man. Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared?
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
I'm ready.
Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us.